What's up, guys? It's me again, Christian Rodriguez, and this is part two of the previous video that I posted. And I remember we stopped up to here because I was facing issues with getting my credentials from Google Cloud to N8N, and I finally solved it. But I'm going to be personally honest, Google Cloud could be sometimes a pain in the butt. So, so yeah, it took me a while. It took me a bit of time to figure it out, but I finally did it, so I could continue this video for you guys and just update you guys on what I'm working on. But I just want to give you guys a heads up before I dive into the video. I deleted the previous API key in the other video because obviously you could see the secret key, and I always I don't really want to share that publicly for security purposes. So I ended up deleting it. I created a different one, but it's basically the same process as I had before. As you've seen in the previous video, it's the same process. It's just I picked a different API key because I didn't really want I didn't want the actual API key I used to be in public. So, but yeah, let me move on to the next one. So we're here. I finally signed in. Right. Let's see. The nodes. All right, I had this set up. Just double check. N8N training, provide me a script, blah, blah, blah. Cool, cool, cool. We need a folder for it. So I'm going to use a previous one that I have, and this is for my Google Drive. It's N8N Quick Start, which is awesome. It's already in my Google, so it has access to my Google Drive, so it's in my folder. And I named it just content script, and I can't execute it because, let me see. Hello. You guys can see that. All right, that's a good sign. It's working. That's awesome. It's working. It's exactly what we need. So I'm pretty sure this folder is good. Let's click on it. Let's see what pops up. Okay, you see this is a good sign. I'm gonna move my little face thingy so you guys can see it to the corner. Awesome. Yeah, so you see it. The JSON, everything from the previous nodes, all followed in and came into this node. All right. And now the output, this is going to go into my Google Drive. Let me see. Let me see if my Google Docs. Yeah. Let's see. Can you guys see my screen? Let's see. Hope you guys see me. Well, I know for sure that this doc is here, and that's the thing that I need to. That's the thing that I'm figuring out right now. Is if I write something right here, anything, uh, I'll literally write anything, right? Goes through here, goes through OpenAI, lands into a Google Doc, right? And in the Google Doc, it's like, oh, okay, that's the thing that I'm figuring out. So now I need another node, and the next node will be Airtable. All right, guys. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna put Airtable. We're gonna put create or update a record. I'm gonna move you guys, put you in this corner. I'm gonna move my face, put it in this corner. Awesome. And from here, we gotta pick credentials. So let me just organize this a bit so it's easier for me. Awesome. So I'm going to use this spreadsheet over here, right? And we need to create credentials for it. And usually when you're creating credentials and you need to connect the APIs, you're probably going to have to open this doc. You're going to open this doc and it's going to tell you how to get there, how to switch, how to connect your Airtable credentials to N8N. And let's see. Yep, do you want the personal access token? So you're going to click here. Right, I'm going to create a new one. I'll put N8N. I'm just going to put cloud. And because of this personal access token, you're going to make sure you go by all the steps. So you see here, data.records, read, data.records write, schema base, read. So just make sure you look at the document because if you don't look at the document, it'll be absolutely confusing. So since I've done it in the past, data.record reads, data.records write, and then schema base read. Awesome. We got the scopes. For resources, you want to add all the resources. Awesome. And that should, once I click create token, it should give me what I need. And then I create the API. I connect the API for it immediately. And once you're given the access token, you would copy it and you would paste it here. Just make sure before you click done for the access token, make sure you copy and paste it here first, because once you exit out of that page, you won't be able to get it back. So I would really keep an eye out for that. Just make sure you get everything you need, and then you could click out of it. But make sure you got everything first, because you're not going to be able to pull this up again. All right, and for here, I'll put N8N Cloud for now. N8N Cloud. Awesome. So if I click off of this, let me see if it could connect. No, it's not connecting because it's not done. So I'm going to go to record create update from here. So we got to connect the base and the table. We want to connect this. So this is Airtable. This is a spreadsheet. We want to connect all of this. We want to put this to here, to N8N. And this looks overwhelming if you've never seen this before. But what I learned from it is you go to here, you go to by ID, right? So this is the base ID. And you go back to Airtable, right? You go to this little, you see this URL, you go to right here, this first section where it says APPI and then all the other stuff. You copy what I wanted to continue. So I'll come back here. All right. I want you guys to understand it. This node, what I did, I connected the credentials as I did in the previous video. And resources is good. Creator update, it's good for now. And then for base, you want to go to here. You want to connect. You want to put this table into N8N. And the way I did that is I take the base ID, which is these numbers over here, letters and numbers over here. You copy it. You go here. You paste it there. Make sure you switch it to ID. You go here by ID. And now we go back here. We go back to this URL and we take the table ID. It's pretty obvious. TBL. If it starts with TBL, it's a table ID. You go here and we have to enter it manually. Let's just see if Apologies, guys. I guess I have to test it again. That's all. Let's see. Discipline versus habits. Okay, it worked. Awesome. Yeah, it worked. Let's see. Awesome, yeah. Discipline versus habits, the key to success. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, you know, like it wrote what ChatGPT would write. Yep. Awesome. Well, it's connected, which is good. And this is basically where I left off. I it takes time, obviously, but as of right now, I'm still figuring out what I have to do to connect it. So this is still a work in progress. I'll update you guys on as I get further with this project. But I thought this is remember I'm aiming to get I type speak into this and it brings out some sort of script so I can create content. But it comes off like I say an idea. I say, for example, how to win friends and influence people. Maybe how do I make people feel important, right? All of a sudden, I speak into this. It goes into OpenAI, message a model. OpenAI takes it, and since I programmed it to create some sort of script for me, it goes here and it creates content for it creates a doc which allows me to read off of it. Wait, let me see if it typed anything. It did not type anything, and it's all right. It's a learning progress, but yeah. And an Airtable, which is right here, has the stuff that I need, the prompts, the columns that I need, right? Airtable's here, and that's also connected, which helps, right? Um, Sorry, I'm not the best at explaining this, but this is what I learned so far, and yeah, I just wanted to share it with you guys. But thank you guys so much, and have a good one. Feel free to comment at the bottom.